Hello again. So let's continue going through the exponential functions. For this section, I'm going to really talk about horizontal and vertical shift. But for the most part, we're going to do horizontal shift. Just a reminder. So if you remember from the transformation unit, whenever we have a transformation that happens to the x, so f of x is transformed and gone through the transformation of f of x plus or minus c, where c is attached to x in the bracket. What happened was that we know that if c is negative, then the graph will move horizontally. Both of them are basically the horizontal shift, right? For c, it only applies for the horizontal. But if c is negative, the graph of the function moves to the left. And if it turns out that c is positive, then the graph moves to the right. Okay, so we know that. So now we have these three functions that we want to work with. So first is the original parent function 2 to the x. Then we're going to deal with the 2 to the x minus 1. And x minus 1, notice that it's in a bracket. Okay. And then we have another one, 2 to the x plus 2. So let's compare and look at what is happening when we graph these. And we're going to use Desmos so that we are efficient in terms of the analysis of the graph. We don't want to go through the table of values. It just takes too long. So here is the function y equals to 2 to the x. All right, and this is the parent function. Very good. And asymptotic, the equation of the horizontal asymptote is the x-axis, or the equation of that is y equal to 0. We have a y-intercept at 1, and very straightforward. Now let's look at what happens when we do x minus 1. Now, according to our definition of the function transformation, the process was that this 1 is actually the x minus 1. C value here is actually positive 1. That means the graph has been moved to the right. So let's see if that is true. And yes, it is. Now, what I want you to notice is that if this coordinate was 0, 1, to get the same y value, the blue graph has got the coordinate 1, 1. Basically, what it means is that this coordinate, this point, has been moved to the right by 1. And if you map every single point from the original to the new blue graph, they have been moved by 1 value, by 1 unit. This is just the x values, okay? So that's what's happening. So this moving to the right every single coordinate. Now these ones that I'm choosing, for example, that one is 1, 2. Now this one will become 2 and 2. Obviously makes sense. So that's what that is, okay? And for all of them are just like that. All right, so that is the blue graph movements to the right. Now, what happens when we do the plus 2? Now, according to the transformation that we did, or we know of, is that the positive 2 is actually negative 2, which is embedded. That means the graph, the exponential 2 to the x graph, the black graph, will be moving to the left of the x-axis by 2 units. And let's see if that is true. That means this coordinate here, 0, 1, should be in here somewhere. Should be actually, this would be the point that was going to go through. And let's see if it is true. Yes, it is. Notice that that point right here, minus 2, 1, is the coordinate. And every single point on the black graph, the original parent function, has been moved. So look at that point, 1, 2, has been moved 1 unit, 2 units. Okay, so every single one of these points have been moved to the left, and you knew that. This is nothing new. We're just now applying the function transformation to the exponential function. Okay, so now we have the graphs here. Let's put some notes. So the graph of y to the x is the black one. Once you're looking at the negative one right here, it makes sense that the graph moves, right, 1 unit for values of x. So this coordinate now is 1, 1. So everything moves. Every single one of these points on the original graph, they move to the by +1. So x will be by +1 is moving. All right, original values, all of them. Doesn't matter which one it is. You can choose any points on the black graph, maps onto the blue graph by 1 value for x. Now let's look at what happens with the x plus 2. We talked about that one. So if you look at that, look what happens. So basically now it's been moved by, so this is x moved by -2. So this coordinate right there is -2, 1. And every point on the graph also matches the same. So here is another point right there. If that coordinate was 1, 2, the new coordinate will be -1 and 2. Okay, so very simple, to the right, to the left, and basic transformation of the exponential function. So just a reminder about the vertical shift. We've talked about this last video. So basically, the value of b, plus or minus b, I can put it in here plus or minus b if you want to, that's okay. And this b, the plus or minus b, is your vertical shift. Graph goes up or down. And also remember, that is your b value. So the equation of the asymptote, the horizontal asymptote, it is always y equals to b, whatever that value of b is. That's your horizontal asymptote because the graph shifts up. Therefore, the x-axis will shift up or down depending on what b is. Okay, and that's basically it.